welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Ashley, and if you're returning, welcome back. So I know I mentioned previously that I wanted to share something fun with you guys that was kind of like a project, and I came up with an idea for an authenticity board. So I know a lot of us have heard of like vision boards, manifestation boards, things of that nature, and it's along the same lines. But I wanted to come up with something a little more personalized, just for anybody that kind of needs to get back in touch with their authentic self, whether you've come out of a bad relationship or any relationship, or maybe a job, or a lot of times we can kind of lose ourselves in what we actually like, whether we're getting caught up in what somebody else likes. Even with age, you can kind of just get off track and forget like what it was that you liked from when you were a child, and things change along the way. But I just really wanted to do something fun with you guys, and hopefully it'll motivate you to do something productive during this whole quarantine. So if you want to see my authenticity book and how I did it, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so we're starting the project and I'm just browsing to see what speaks to me. Remember, this is supposed to be a fun activity and it's all about you, so get to cutting to whatever makes you happy and speaks to your soul. FYI, I purchased this book from Target. You don't have to use a book. You can use whatever you like, index cards, etc. This is what works for me.
message on my telephone, hoping to get me through. At times my words aren't right, but you know where I am tonight. If I can paint pictures of yesterday, keep me close to you. This can't be over soon. I know we're falling apart, my darling. I'll be waiting for you. Keep me close to you. This can't be over soon. I know we're falling apart, my darling. I'll be waiting for you.
So I love a dress with sneakers. That's always been one of my favorite fashion inspos, and I love Zendaya's low back dress there. You'll see the quote at the top, and just own every single thing about you. When people tell you, oh, you're annoying, own it. Be confident, know that that's you, and if you have a smart mouth like me, own that.
Keep me close to you. This can't be over soon. I know we're falling apart, my darling. I'll be waiting for you.
And there you have it, guys. This is my book, my truth, everything authentic that is true to me. So in the previous video, I showed you guys this sketchbook, and I said that I was gonna come up with like cutouts from magazines and put it in here and just fill it up with everything that I love. Well, it wasn't until recently that I said, you know what, why not make an authenticity book, because I've really been struggling with what I really truly like what is my passion, what drives me. So I said I'll just open a magazine or a bunch of magazines and just start cutting things out that speak to me. Like, don't put a whole lot of thought into it, just do what comes naturally to you. Now I will say, if you're gonna do something like what I did, then just try to use like a glue stick. Well, it looks a little bit better now. At first it was real bumpy and kind of ugly, but that's the beauty of your authenticity book, is that you need to make it cater to you. So my personality, my style is kind of rugged, kind of edgy, and also kind of classy, put together. So I don't know if I ever like meet in the middle, but that's kind of my style anyway. So I knew I wasn't gonna have my book just like bam, 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 bam. I knew it wasn't gonna be like that, because I would get bored with that. But if that is your style, then do that. So this is just a couple things that I have here. I also skipped pages in between because I also still want to write in this book to keep it kind of like a journal as well. And another idea that I had was that you could use index cards. So even if you want to cut out little sayings, if they're really small, you can cut out like tiny little sayings like this one and just keep them on like an index card, so you could tuck them away in your desk, or just if it's something that you're self-conscious about and you don't want people to see, then you could do something like that and just kind of keep it with you in your purse or whatever. But the main goal, like I said, of the book is just to be creative, to get those creative juices flowing, and to get in touch with you and what you really love, even if it changed from when you were younger. Some of my things pretty much are the same, which is fashion. So I definitely took a back seat to fashion and kind of just let my style take over me, so to speak, or I kind of just tried to blend in with what everybody else was doing. But I feel like now is the time for me to pop out and put my own spin on my style like I used to. And it has been so long since I've done that, because like I feel like a lot of times in the past, like people would think that my style was weird, or you know, they would say, oh, do this instead, or that doesn't go. It's like I never even asked you for your advice. Like, this is my own style. So you know, sometimes we kind of conform to what people think is acceptable and stuff like that, which you shouldn't do unless it's for a job or something like that. Then you have to do what you have to do. But in general, this is something to keep with you so that you can remember, like, oh, that's right, I do like combat boots with dresses, or whatever the case have you. So it's just something to be you. And you know, I have a lot of sayings in here that mean something to me, and certain sayings remind me of other things, so totally personal. And then I even threw a couple like little motivational quotes in here, things to just keep me going, keep me, you know, reminded of my goals, and you know, that the sky is the limit, honestly. There is no rules to this. The only thing, however, like I said, it would be try to use a glue stick, which I just could not find any in the house. And it doesn't have to be a book like this, but this book is pretty big, so I plan on constantly like filling it up as I reinvent myself. Maybe my style will evolve. Maybe, I don't know, like maybe I'll just decide to wear all black all the time. Who knows? But that's what it's for. It's a memoir. It's yours, and make it your own. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you come up with some really cool ideas for your authenticity journal. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. And also follow me on Instagram. I'll leave it in the description box, so you can just click it, and I'll also leave it on the screen. And make sure you keep up with my community posts. I pretty much post daily on the community tab, whether it be current events or something going on with me, or like if a video is going up, also on my Instagram. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye guys.